The other day there was he's a right-wing troll, a white Christian nationalist. His name is Betty Johnson, I think his name is. I don't watch him, but he's in the airport and he's always going around looking for the worst things in the scenario, right? Because he needs to get clicks and views and make his white base, his 6-teeth base, pissed off and angry, so they'll like it and share it. He'll make a crap ton of money. White outrage. And he's asking the TSA agent, what do you think about Elon Musk paying the TSA's salaries until the government opens up? Yeah, that's great. And this Benny guy's like, yeah, woo, America first, way to go, Elon. Okay. Why does one person have $650 billion? See, that's the problem. But people like Benny, they don't want to talk about that because it doesn't make him money and he doesn't get their grift off of 6-teeth, white trash hillbillies that are pissed off and need to be the victim of something. Antifa, transgenders, the gays, lesbians, immigrants, Somalians, Muslims, some other group, some people that are making your life shit. The facts are that 3 people, Zuckerberg, Bezos, and Musk, own as much wealth as 53% of this country. 3 people own over half the wealth. That's disgusting. 2/3 live paycheck to paycheck. So people are scared to death. Where's my check going to come from? I hope I don't get fired. Can I call in sick or do I have to go to work with the flu? Because I don't want to get fired because I can't afford to pay my bills. 14 million kids go to school hungry every day. 6 million people lost their health care by this big ugly bill that gave tax breaks to rich people. The Walmarts, the corporations, Israeli super PACs. Elon Musk. They got more tax breaks and you and I have to foot the bill. That's how a debit credit works. Part of this country is like this guy. He's a grifter, right? And a couple weeks ago, he did something similar to this. He went to the USAID building when it got closed down. Maybe it was last year. And he's like, there's a sign over USAID because it was closed. He's like, isn't this the most beautiful thing? America, America. Look, I'm a dumbass. I got bald eagles and flag because I'm America. Hey, let's play God Bless America. Woohoo, pew, 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 because I'm a dumbass, right? The nationalist bullshit. Over 100,000 people, they've estimated, have died. It's been from food, starvation. It's been from lack of health care. It's been from lack of medication. And it's going to get worse. Some of these countries are third world countries and they don't even have what we need. One of the stories, go watch Don Oliver last week, okay? There was this really sweet lady, and I don't remember her name. She had on rubber galoshes, and she was literally climbing up the side of a damn mountain for like 200 or 300 feet just to give people medication so they wouldn't get sick from diseases in the forest. If you prevent diseases, they don't get sick, because if they get sick, then the treatment costs more money, and then they may not be able to treat it. It's like when you go to your doctor, right? Usually, your insurance covers annual exams, the flu shot, because they don't want you to get sick, because if you get sick, it costs more money and more time, right? Now she's like the only person doing it, and she can't do it all. She's going to burn out. She's not waste, fraud, and abuse. There was 14-year-olds that died from not getting the shots that we had provided them for years because they can't afford to because they're poor. There was kids that don't have schools anymore. The school shut down. And now they're out there 10 years old on the ground selling candy in the hot sun. There was teenage girls that are now prostitutes because they didn't go to school and their parents needed money because of everything that trickled down. And this is where we are. And you got this dumbass going, yeah, woo, waste, fraud, and abuse, while the president of the United States has spent $40 million going to the Super Bowl. Over $40 million golfing on his fat ass on his own golf course. $5 million going to UFC fights. Holding lavish parties like Great Gatsby in his house. Sending $3.3 billion to Israel. But yeah, USAID is waste, fraud, and abuse. People are getting screwed, okay? We're getting screwed by rich people. But the problem is that we have a right-wing, white-wing echo chamber that would rather grift off of people's anger and being pissed off because it makes them money. It's profitable. They don't want to blame the rich people. They want to blame everybody else. It's not your fault, Billy. It's not your fault. It's not the person looking back in the mirror. Oh, no. It's the mirror's fault. We're getting played by all the rich people right now. Go look at the stock market. What happened about 15 minutes before the president in the White House, the white supremacist? Wax on, wax off. We're on, we're off. What happened? Somebody put billions of dollars into it and they made a crap ton of money in the last 15 minutes. It's stock market manipulation. We're being played. Congress people, why don't we regulate their salaries? Why don't we prevent dark money? Why don't we reverse Citizens United, where somebody like Elon Musk, by the way, gave $300 million to Donald Trump? That's disgusting. The median employee at Walmart, the largest employer, is about $31,500 a year. The CEO makes $17 million. And you and I subsidize Walmart because they won't pay their people a living wage. 15,000 of them need government assistance just to eat, have health care, and other basic rights. But we're rejoicing that one person has that much power. There was a movie called Brightburn. It's a very interesting, it's a little dark, but it poses the question, if Superman was a kid, okay? What if he wasn't good? What if he was bad? What if people like Elon Musk decided not to pay the TSA agents? What if somebody like Bill Gates decided to keep his billions of dollars? What if? Why are we beholden to people's goodwill as rich people? We shouldn't be. They have so much wealth, and we are fighting over crumbs. We're being played by all the rich people. But you have too many people in this country that still want to blame everybody else. You want to blame the undocumented immigrants, the guys that are doing the, and ladies that are doing the jobs that white people are too lazy to do, but they're the problem. They're destroying America. And yet you voted for a guy, right, that takes a crap in a gold toilet, lives in a mansion, has hotels with his name, has a private airplane, has golf courses all around the world, is worth $1 billion, and somehow he's relatable to the everyday working class American whose money came from his dead daddy. How are you that stupid? How are you that dumb? He hasn't worked a day in his damn life. He's a grifter. He's filed 6 bankruptcies. And all those businesses, he gave them the middle finger and said, screw you guys. We got to stop blaming everybody else. It's the rich people, guys. Stop being the victim. I'm sick of this white victim crap. Stop being the victim. You're not the victim of anything except for your own sense of, I want to blame somebody for my crappy life. Go blame the rich people. Stop voting for Republicans that put people in office. And I'm not even a Democrat. I'm an independent because I think both parties suck. But at least the Democrats want to tax the crap out of the rich people. Republicans want to give them tax breaks. But you keep voting for them. Why? Because you buy into the bullshit of the culture wars for the people like Benny Johnson. Have a good day.